Go.
I started recording too early. Whatever. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the what's this, episode 7? Episode 7 or something of the Habsolo podcast. Yeah, it's episode 7. Okay. Today, I have my co-host Perla, and then we're also
Hi.
joined by Dice. Dice, the political kid. How you doing, Dice?
Yeah. Good.
Okay. So obviously, Dice, I mean, you're the political kid. So we're gonna obviously talk about the election. What did you think about it?
Well, I really wanted for Kara to win. But,
Yeah.
when Kara dropped out, I was like, I didn't know who to vote for because I didn't really agree with Bacon or Sadie.
Mm-hmm.
Then I voted for her because I didn't really like Sadie. But like she's not gonna be a bad president, but I don't really care. Really. She's
What?
not like. Oh, okay, you talk.
What'd you think about what did you like about what's her name? Celine's proposals?
Well, I agreed with like a lot of her proposals because like I agree with Daniel, and he's part of the independent party, and like I really agreed with them. That's where I got most of my proposals from.
Yeah.
Back then, I looked at everyone else's proposals and agreed or not agreed, and just stepped them down on my own parties.
If I'm being honest, that's what I did with a lot of my applications. But I just added my own experience. But okay. Well, what do you think? So you probably know you're the political kid. So you probably know about Sadie's most recent proposal, where she was removing lightsabers or something.
Yeah, Southern lightsaber ban.
Yeah, what'd you think about that? Because I know a lot of people got mad over it.
Yeah.
What was your opinion on it? Dice, you're right.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, so I kind of agree with her proposal, just because there's a lot of, since she got assassinated by a gray Jedi who was hacked.
Yeah, wasn't it didn't a wise one hack a gray Jedi?
Yeah, I know. It's not pretty wise.
Yeah, there was controversy over Orbai didn't change the password, or he didn't contact Damon to change the password for a gray Jedi, and because of his mistake, they got banned.
Yeah. So. It was partly Orbai's fault and the wise one's fault.
Well, I mean, what can you do? It wasn't really the wise one's fault. Well, no, actually, no. Sorry, it was the wise one's fault. It was not Orbai's fault. Well, no, wait, no, it was not. It was, what was his name? His name was Panky or something. It was that guy's fault. The guy who I contacted.
People thought it could have been Kima.
Yeah.
There was speculations that it might have been Kima.
For me, rather than contacting through someone, whenever I was detective, I didn't contact through Bacon or whoever. I think it was Bacon was the inspector. I just directly contacted Damon. So it's whoever that guy was who didn't get his password changed. It's also kind of his fault. Because password changes are important.
Yeah, you're responsible for your powers and
your account. Because then you think about it oh yeah, if I get hacked, the hacker will get blamed, not me. So why do I need to get my password changed? But also you'll get blamed because if they know your password, then you should get it changed. You know. Yeah. Okay, but
so okay, going back with more of the election. Since you were really supportive of Kara and her party, what are you hoping for to see in Sadie's presidency and with Nepeta as a vice president?
Well, first of all, I hope she doesn't get assassinated again.
Yeah, that'd be
we don't know about Nepeta. She wasn't really popular until back in 2013, and she's not really into OTP politics.
Isn't she wasn't she a Penguin Watch captain before?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is or was. I don't know how that works out right now.
Yeah. I mean, I just went to damonspike.com and I went to the ranks, and she's not on there anymore. And Sadie's not on president, so it's like she's in between the two, I guess.
Yeah, because her inauguration will be tomorrow.
Yeah.
Again.
But for some reason, Kimma's name is still under Wise One. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure if everyone knows like what exactly happened. I think they're still looking into it.
Yeah, I don't know if she. Damon said they're a girl, but then Fable said they're a boy. So I'm just gonna say Kimma. I mean, I guess if they don't have proof that Kimma did it yet, I'm sure they'll get it soon. If Kimma did it, I'm not pointing any fingers, cause like,
yeah,
I'm Habsolo. How can I point fingers?
Actually,
Oh, my computer just turned off for some reason. Dice. Oh, what? Okay, that's annoying. What happened?
Well, I think that Sugar. I never knew that Sugar was on the crime office, because when you put in the command to see the crime office people.
Yeah, because I think.
So I didn't think that she really knew about like crime zone and stuff.
I knew that she knew about it because she talked about it a decent amount.
Yeah, and she's been detective for a few months.
Yeah, she was detective last summer, I think. We were in the crime office once, I think, together. I don't actually know.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was interesting. But you guys were just talking about promotions, right? Because for some reason my mic shut off. My computer just like turned off for a second. So you guys were just talking about how Bacon and Sugar were promoted, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dice, what do you think about the new ranked jailer?
Well, like, I think it's a pretty good rank because, well, I wouldn't say all mods aren't like active, but like this jailer rank could like help the moderation of the people who break the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so you have like an extra mod who like moderates the whole island.
Yeah. Also,
the jail.
What do you think about the new weapon that Damon's adding? The mace that comes with the jailer.
I don't really have an opinion on that. Like, I think it looks cool. That's all I gotta say.
I'm always super excited whenever they add new weapons. I don't know why. I just always think it's so cool. But I mean, I guess that's just me. So I ask every single one of my guests just because you probably know me as the guy who complained about the Wise Council a lot, like way too much. But what are your thoughts on the Wise Council?
Well, I think the Wise Council doesn't really have a meaning in the OTP. I mean, like, when you look at the Wise ones, they don't, like, say anything wise. They just walk around with their rank and, like, have meetings.
Yeah.
Say, like, a Wise session, they just talk about the history of OTP.
Yeah.
That's all the sessions have been to talk about history. I don't think that's wisdom. That's just like history lesson.
Yeah, like back when Jacob, well, I think Fable, he gives out a decent amount of wisdom, but back when Jacob G was the Grand Most Wise, he used to hold wisdom sessions, and I talked to him a lot. I just remember him being like an actually wise person. So I mean, but I guess things change. Dice, do you have anything you want to talk about? Like, regarding the election, or like how I know that you were kind of annoyed that Damon didn't pick you over
Yeah.
So what happened with that? Like, I
wasn't really annoyed, but like I didn't think that it was fair, like that the people get to decide.
Yeah.
Like they went by the poll, but then Damon said the poll only had a small influence on him. But then he also said when he was announcing the candidates, he said based on popularity.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't think popularity should be a factor in this. I think it just should be solely based on policies.
The only reason I think that popularity should be involved is because if people if people weren't able to like pick which candidates they wanted, then they'd complain that like, oh, you're taking away our rights. I thought this was a democracy. Oh, and they just complain. So I think it's good that there was. I mean, it's as annoying as it may be, because weren't you elected? Weren't you elected?
Yeah,
Or not elected, but weren't you selected as a candidate last election?
Yeah, because no one else did rallies.
Oh, okay.
And only Daniel and I did rallies.
Oh, I got you. But all I know is that this year, do you know us? I think it's either U.S. Navy or it's US Navy. I don't actually know how it's pronounced, but do you know him?
No, I don't.
I just know him.
Actually, I'm really surprised that he decided to drop out of the election or the running. I don't even know, but he had so many rallies going on and proposals and events. Like he even had like a dinner for people, which like nobody has ever done.
Yeah.
But then
I'm still.
I call him Usnavi.
Yeah.
Head.
I'm honestly
it sounds stupid, so I don't.
That's what I wasn't sure, and then when I was talking with Alex when I had him on the show, I was like really slowly pronouncing it because I didn't know if it was like US Navy, US Navy, Usnavi, US Navy.
Well, we're great. We're good friends, and like we helped each other out through the election. But then his campaign manager, the founder of the Apollo Party,
he
announced that Snavi was dropping out of the election.
Do you know why he ended up dropping out? Wasn't it something to do with like summer camp?
I think so.
Or vacation?
I'm not really sure.
I would look up that post, but forums is down at the moment.
It wasn't on forums. I don't think so. I think it was just on the CP forum thing.
Oh, the community.
I'm pretty sure.
I know that US Navy, whatever you want to call them. If I'm pronouncing that wrong and you're listening, I'm sorry. I'm not very coordinated when it comes to pronouncing things correctly. But I think it sucks that it would have been cool to see a new user as like a president. But also I wasn't
really agreed with his policies. I was really hoping that he would keep on going to become a presidential candidate and hopefully becoming president. But
yeah, I hope he runs. I think October's the next election, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope he runs in October. That would be really cool.
That would be cool because then he would have even more experience and more maybe new ideas depending on what Sadie accomplishes during her term. So that would be really cool. I hope he does run or tries to run again.
It's still like it's like mind blowing to me to think that DSC was just elected 3 months ago. You know?
I know. That's pretty. Time goes by so fast.
Like, I remember because I was IP banned at the time of the election. I just remember having to log on and Puffin and barely being able to tap vote. I think I'm not 100% sure, but I either voted for Dice or DSC. It was one of them. I don't actually remember who. But I saw Dice as an underdog last election because, I mean, DSC is just he was an admin I think in the past actually. So he obviously had a lot.
I think a few years ago he was
Moth Priest. He was Mod. He's been like everything. So he just had had a huge amount of experience. So I saw Dice as an underdog, and it was cool to see someone like Dice running. And then who was the last candidate?
Sadie.
Sadie. Oh.
In the first election, it was Sadie, DSC, and Dice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Dice, obviously, it's a bit late, but congratulations on being selected for the candidacy last time. And do you think you're going to run when the next election comes around?
Next election, I'm not really sure if I'm going to run. I know I'm going to run for the fifth election.
The fifth election. So you are. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wait.
January.
Oh man, January.
I think it's in January, but I'm gonna run for that.
That should be. Cool.
I might take a break.
Oh.
But I'm not sure.
Well, I mean.
Well, good luck if you do choose to run. That would be really cool.
Yeah. I mean, taking a break is always hard for me for this game because I play it so much. It's like such a big part of my life. So like, I was talking to Skippy. I think it was like after I took a break or said I was taking a break, and then Skippy said I should come back because it was boring, and I was like, yeah, my life is boring without this game. But
Yeah.
I mean, good luck with your break if you could say that. Or are you taking a break from the game or just from politics?
From politics.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Are you going for any other ranks at the moment?
Recently I've been trying to get news reporter.
Oh, nice.
Because, Root Beer, Zendaya.
Yeah, didn't she just get promoted to mob?
But then, I think Girl Play, she got the news reporter rank on forums.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do you have a news show? Dice, do you have a show that you post on?
Yeah, I have my.
Not a show, but like do you have like a daily or weekly post?
It's whenever I feel like it, but like I have 2 shows.
Oh yeah, don't you have Dice Talk?
It's
Yeah, that's been running for like
October 6, 2013.
Oh jeez. Yeah.
And then I have my politics show.
Yeah.
It's called The Political Side.
Okay.
I've only posted 4 episodes so far.
I mean, I've only posted
down, so I can't post.
Yeah, I mean, I've only posted 6 episodes of this podcast, or 5. So, guys, if you ever see Dice Talk up on forums, or if you ever see the political talk, or the political side, excuse me, you should go check it out. I believe I read your, I used to read your Dice Talks a lot, but I've been on and off.
It used to be really popular.
Yeah.
Until 2015. That's when I screwed up.
I mean, 2015 and 2016 were interesting years for me, and I think for everyone, honestly.
Yeah, I joined in 2015. It was a fun time.
I joined it. Yeah, I joined in 2014, and I really enjoyed. I miss 2015 like Crime Zone and stuff.
Yeah, I was a complete loser back then. I'm still a loser, but I'm just more aware. But I was unaware of everything when I first joined. I didn't care about anything.
I thought that there were bows in the game, and I walked up to Bailey when he was a War Knight, and I'm like, dude, do you have a bow? And the first time I saw a sword fight, I was like, wow, cool, they have swords.
Yeah, relatable. That was still literally me.
I was so newbie.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess everyone was at one time. But, Dice, didn't you join, like...
Yeah, I mean...
Aren't you, like, one of the oldest users that still plays, I mean?
Not me. But I'm pretty sure Dice... You've been around here for a really long time.
Haven't you been here since, like, the game started, or not? If not exactly since then, but for a while. Dice, you alright?
Are you there?
You okay, buddy?
I think he died.
If he did, I'm gonna feel so bad.
Well, oh, and by the way, everyone, you have to go follow the Nate Fan Club on Instagram.
That's a great page.
Yep, it's run by me, Nate, Skippy, and Key. So go follow it if you're a cool person.
Yeah, and if
we'll follow you back.
This dope podcast.
No self promo.
No